In this session, we are going to understand what are overheads. What do we mean by overheads? Overheads are nothing but expenditures which you cannot trace or identify with any particular cost or product. Okay, so this is an expenditure which is incurred, but you cannot trace this expenditure or identify this expenditure with any particular cost unit. It means these are all the expenditures which are incurred generally. We can say they are incurred for some common purpose. They are not incurred for rendering a particular service or for particular product, but they are incurred for general output. Let's take an example. Let's say you pay salary to your security staff. This salary paid to security staff is not something confined to a particular product or to a particular service, but it is incurred in common. And let's say you are incurring some lighting expenses for the factory, then that is also an expense which is incurred for common purpose. Okay, so understand overheads are very important cost, and when we arrive at the total cost, we have to factor various costs, yes we know, but in that overhead occupies very important place along with the direct material cost and direct labor cost. And in many times this overhead cost will be sometimes, not sometimes, many times they'll be greater than direct material cost. They'll also be greater than direct labor cost, and in some occasions it will be greater than aggregate of direct material and direct labor cost as well. Okay, so because of this reason we have to appreciate that overhead is very important, and when we work out what is the total cost incurred by an organization, you have to consider this overheads, and if you don't consider this cost, then probably we are making big mistake. Okay.